morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy, happy Monday morning to everybody. And I'm the official urban therapist. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in, watching me on YouTube, and also everyone who's watching me on TikTok as well too. Salute. Now I know the title on TikTok has a game on there, but I've not forgot to change that over. So my bad. So today, this is Motivational Monday. I'm not gonna be playing any games on TikTok, all right? So I just want to let y'all know that I just forgot to switch it around. But um, today is Motivational Monday, and like I always, I'm here to motivate you every Monday. At least I try to. At least I try to. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Gabe, what's up with it, bro? Salute, 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 salute. Welcome, homie. Y'all seen you was doing some test lives last night. That's cool, cause I was doing the same thing too. But the one only thing, ooh, excuse me. But yeah, whenever you do your test live, Gabe, you do know that you can instead of making it go public, you could switch it over and make it go private, right? So you could do a private test live, and once when you're done with it, you could just go back over and review it and stuff like that on private mode, because that's what I do whenever I'm updating new stuff or I'm um, trying out something new or whatever. I always go private and just do a private live and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's what I do. So. But other than that, once again, salute everybody, salute everybody. Y'all know what time it is, Motivational Monday. So, Mark, so with it, so with it, and everybody who are tuning in, watch me on TikTok as well too. Salute, salute. Good morning to y'all as well too. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, today motivational topic is dealing with this really dealing with us doing things that we need to do, all right? You know what I'm saying? There's actually no time like the present to do one things that you always want to do, all right? Well, what inspired me of this motivational Monday topic is because when I was doing my live yesterday, when I was talking about the passport bros yesterday, and I was showing people how much I enjoy traveling, and Rush was on the show as well too. He was expressing how the way he enjoyed traveling as well too. And I had thought about that a whole lot, and I want to encourage people to get out and travel, because traveling is very important. You know what I'm saying, for you to do, especially as being human. You know what I'm saying. Traveling is a very very important thing that you need to do if you haven't been doing it in a while, or you're even afraid to do it, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying. But I recommend that you do it. But this motivation money is not only about that, but it's just about you just doing things. Period. You know what I'm saying. So once again, there's no time like the present time to do things that you really want to do. All right, because we all have one life to live. One life. That's it. Some of us will be quote unquote blessed to live our life longer than others. Well, with that being said, right, that should motivate you even more to want to do things that you always wanted to do, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's something good. I ain't talking about negative. That would do harm to yourself and others. Not talking about that. But I'm talking about positive things, you know what I'm saying, that you always wanted to do, and you probably, either procrastinated about it, or, whatever, or it could be out of fear that you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this Motivational Monday is about, is that I want to encourage y'all to motivate yourself to do the things that you always wanted to do. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. There's nothing wrong with living your life to the fullest. One thing that I had I noticed, right, what we do especially being as working adults. One thing that I noticed that we do is that, you know what I'm saying, we be working so hard and we don't enjoy the fruits of our labor. Once again, we be working so hard and we don't enjoy the fruits of our labor. Meaning that we'll sit up here work a 9 to 5 job, regardless if it's a job or a career. We'll work these jobs, we'll work them and work them and work them and work them, right? But we don't enjoy the benefits of it at all. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy the benefits that it gives us, financial gain, that it's helping us, pay our, living expenses, which that's fine. But it's something even more to that than just trying to work just to pay your living expenses. All right. What should be more is that you want to do things that you enjoy doing, things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, it may be something that you enjoy doing a whole lot. Like, say for example, you may enjoy going out to eat. You may enjoy out doing other recreational activities such as going to the movies, going to the park. Um, some of us, we'll travel from one city to another city. Some of us will even travel to one state to another state. But all these different things and stuff, right? This is what you should be doing to enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right. You shouldn't be just programmed to be a robot and just doing this and not reaping the benefits or not getting nothing in return. All right. You should receive things in return for the labor that you do. So living in your life, it ain't about just existing. Living your life is actually about living, period. So I want to encourage y'all on this Motivational Monday. I want to encourage y'all to live your life to the fullest. Because once again, you only have one life to live. Only one. That's it. You get one chance at it, and that's it. So why not take the opportunity to live your life to the fullest? Live your life to the fullest potential. Um, Now more than ever, y'all. Whenever I think about things that I want to do, guess what? I do it. Even if it doesn't work out, I still do it. The reason why I do that is because I want to have the satisfaction that I at least tried and I at least attempted to do it. Once again, I want to have the satisfaction that I at least tried and I at least attempted to do it to the fullest of my potential. That's why some of y'all, even on my YouTube channel and stuff, right? Those of you who follow me on my YouTube channel, y'all constantly see the evolution of me, where I'm constantly doing things. I'm constantly trying out different things and see if it work. If it work, it's fine. If it don't work, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I constantly doing it. It ain't because I'm incomplacent, I'm confused, and I don't know what to do. It's because I'm constantly experimenting with my channel to see what works for me and what be beneficial for me. So I change things around, I move certain things around, I do this and I do that, and I constantly keep doing it over and over again until I get to that point to where, I say, you know what? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I like this. Do y'all know that that's how the way it's supposed to be in your life, period? Where you are always constantly doing things, you're trying something new. If it works out for you, then acquire it. If it doesn't work out for you, then just let it go and keep pushing and keep moving forward. Let's keep pushing, moving forward. Sometimes we take the term failure as a form of defeat, as a form of that you're inadequate, as a form of you can't accomplish anything, especially when certain things don't work the way that you want it to work out. But I want to encourage you that that feeling, how the way you feel, that is a part of you being human. Okay, it is nothing wrong feeling that way. Matter of fact, I would encourage you to embrace that feeling. That feeling of, being defeated, that feeling that you did something and it just didn't work out, and you're mad, you're frustrated and all stuff. I encourage you to embrace all that. But embrace it to the point where it will encourage you to want to do better than what you did the first time around. Not embrace it to you using that as a scapegoat to not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or to be lazy and things like that. You use that to be your strength, to encourage you like, hey, I failed at this thing, but the next time around I'm gonna do better. The next time around I'm gonna do better. The next time around I'm gonna do better. Don't never be afraid of failing. If you're afraid of failing things, then guess what? You won't be able to accomplish nothing in life because you're gonna be living out of fear and you're gonna eventually develop a phobia over that. Okay? So don't never put yourself into that place where you're afraid, they're so afraid to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Always push yourself. Always strive for the best for you. There have been so many times where like I say, I did some things and I failed miserably at it. I failed miserably at it for real. Made me feel some type of way. Made me feel defeated. Made me want to give up and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what I end up doing, I end up embracing all that. I end up taking on that feeling and everything. Y'all remember on my last couple of shows and stuff, right? When I've been talking about the modern day, the behavior of the modern day woman, right? I told y'all that I had not had told, excuse me, I had not told y'all that we all are narcissistic in nature, right? All of us are narcissistic, but there's a difference between being narcissistic and having a chronic mental illness or narcissistic, right? But all of us are narcissistic, and the reason why I say that is because all of us want to have something a certain way. All of us, when it boils down to it, that we want to have some type of control over our life and control of our situation. Therefore, that's why I say that all of us, in a way, we are narcissistic. In a way, all of us are. But we're not chronic narcissists, you know what I'm saying? Which there are people who are literally diagnosed as being chronic narcissists, who literally have a mental disorder. Okay? So I just want y'all to know the difference between the two. All right? So yeah, we want things to be a certain way. We want to have control of our life. We want to have control of our certain situations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that's all part of us of being human. All right? But even within that and stuff, you know what I'm saying, we have to learn to balance that out. We have to learn to not only balance that out, we have to have it under control in our life to where it'll benefit us positively, right? And not only that, it will motivate us to be our best potential every single day. But if you end up procrastinating, if you end up being afraid, then I guarantee that you're going to live your whole life once again existing instead of living. You're going to live your whole life in fear instead of being motivated. You're going to watch your peers and stuff go ahead of you and they doing all these different wonderful things while you sitting up here chilling at your crib. And next thing you know, you old and you're trying to figure out what the hell done happened in your life and you're living in regret and despair and all these other things, right? And you end up dying. So to avoid all that, there's no time like the present. Fulfill your own obligations that you got in your heart to do. Do y'all know that that is some obligations that we desire to do, but there are other obligations known as divine obligations that you on a spiritual level, on a spiritual capacity, supposed to be doing. In other words, we all have a certain divine purpose of what we're supposed to be doing. If you're not living your life in your divine purpose, then it's considered as you being meaningless. It's just like the narrative about you about being in a boat without having a sail or the paddles to guide you in the direction that you need to go. You just there, just floating. And then next thing you know, you just float, float, float. The next thing you know, a storm in a rising and stuff, right? To where the storm end up taking over your life and you trying to figure it out. And the reason why this storm end up defeating you is because you was never prepared. You was never ready. You didn't want to acquire the certain tools necessary for you to overcome that storm. Therefore, that storm ended up overtaking you, overtaking your life. And your life is over. But to avoid all that, why not be prepared? Why not develop all the tools necessary for you to succeed? Why not? I'm just saying. Salute to everyone who's tuning in right now and tuning in to me on YouTube and also tuning in to me on TikTok as well. Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all on this Motivational Monday. I see y'all. Cool, I see you. Rush, I see you. Matt, F you. You know darn well that is breast cancer awareness, man. I don't know why you sitting up here tripping. But salute to everyone. Salute to everyone who's tuning in right now. Salute to each and every last one of y'all. But yeah, then like I say, we all have a divine purpose to what we need to be doing in our life. So why not fulfill it? Why not do it? Stop procrastinating on things and just go and do it. Stop living out of fear and just go and do it. If you want to go out, like I say, if you want to go out and travel, don't sit up here dreaming about traveling. Do it. Do it. If you want to travel outside the country, do it. Don't let nothing stop you from doing it. Do it. Some of y'all been looking to either work a better job position or whatever, and you've been working at this current job for so long, right? And you just kind of got burnt out on it because it's just a job to you, but you've been eyeballing a new career job or whatever, and it requires you to do certain things in order for you to qualify for that job. Why not do it? Why not prepare yourself for it? You only got one life to live. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and try it out and do it. See if it'll be a best fit for you. If it's a best fit for you, good. If it's not good, at least you attempt to do it. And that's what matters. Some of y'all want to go to school for a higher education. Go ahead and do it. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with acquiring knowledge. Go ahead and do it. Why not? Some of y'all want to do a trade. Want to acquire a trade that will enhance your living abilities or whatever, or enhance you where you could make a sustainable income. Do it. Hell, I got a 1 second skill and stuff. I have a trade that I know how to do very well, which is electrician work. Doing electrician work, it wasn't my passion to do it, but I had did it just because it was just something I just wanted to do. So I learned the basics of doing electrician work, and I can tell y'all this right now. Ever since I learned electrician work, and ever since I learned how to do, basic install and stuff like that, how to install, light fixtures and everything like that, and basic wiring and all the stuff there, I still use that skill to this day. I use that skill in my house. When there are certain things that need to be repaired, instead of me calling an electrician, I can fix them on my own. Same thing with plumber work. As a matter of fact, yesterday, I was doing plumber work yesterday, early during the day. Because I took the time out to learn that basic skill. That's because it was just something I just wanted to do. And that's why I'm trying to encourage y'all as well too. Whatever, if it's something that you desire to do, go. I mean, there's nothing wrong with learning that skill and doing it, because you don't never know if that skill will come in handy with you one day. Some of y'all are really good with computers, IT tech. Why not learn your craft? Why not learn that skill? If you need to go to school to acquire further knowledge to help you, by all means do it. If it requires for you to personally take some time out to research about it so you could want to enhance your skill, why not do it? Why not do it? Because you don't never know if that skill will be beneficial to you in the future, in the long run. So that's what I'm saying. Why not do it? Even with this, this social media thing. To be honest with you, I didn't know nothing about social media. I didn't know nothing about YouTube, TikTok, or none of that stuff. Until one day I said, you know what? I'm gonna start a channel. And that's what I did. Started a channel and I started building from there, building my channel from there. I keep constantly building, see what works for me. We are creators. All right. Just in case just in case y'all don't know, our divine nature of us is to create. That's our whole duty of us being human, is for us to create. That's the reason why we have the ability to do what is known as procreation. That's why we have the ability to create inventions. That's why we have the ability to do certain things to manipulate nature itself and to create nature itself in a form of how the way we see fit that it needs to go. Some situations will be good and beneficial to us. Other situations be chaotic as hell. But nevertheless, we create. And that is our divine nature is for us to always creating something. But if you're not creating, if you're not in your divine nature to create, then what are you doing? Then why are you not living in your purpose? Why are you not living in your purpose? Now, no, Mad, he said this, and I'm going to address this. He said, why do people have to validate your knowledge? Why do people have to do that? The reason for that, Matt, is because of how can I put this? A lot of people feel that they need to be validated for whatever reason it is. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say for example, I'm looking for a electrician, right, to do electrical work, right? I'm looking for you to do electrical work in my house, and I end up on finding you, right? So you tell me verbally that you know how to do this, right? But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, like, okay, he said he know how to do it verbally, and I could kind of see, the different work that he did. Now, keep in mind, we're living in the technology era where anybody could put pictures and stuff like that to appear that they're more than what they are. All right. So, so what people would do is that they'll look for your accreditations through paper. All right, because because paper is a legal binding document. All right. So if you have a paper, which is a leading binding document, and it shows your accreditations that you know how to do this certain thing, and then you end up doing a certain thing, and you didn't do it to the fullest ability that I expected you to do it right, then guess what's going to happen? I'm going to use your accreditations and stuff, right? Your legal binding accreditation, and I'm going to use it to sue you because you didn't perform the work duty that I expected you to do. So to answer the question about the paper thing, the reason why they have that paper thing is solely based on legal. That's the reason why. Based on legal perspective. That's the only reason why. So that way, if you don't do the acquire work and you say that you have this type of skill, then I could go back and legally sue you. That's the reason why they have that system. But however, at the same time, if you say that you're more than qualified to do the work right, and you don't have no type of documentation showing that you can do it, and then I trust you based on the word of mouth, based on your words, and we enter into agreement based on your words. Guess what? If you don't end up fulfilling that obligation, right, and I end up taking you to court, guess who's going to win and guess who's going to lose? I'm going to lose, and you're going to win, for the simple fact that I never acquired any type of documentation needed to sue you. Because like I say, through the legal system, the only way a person will win any type of case is that they have a paper trail. Words really don't mean a lot dealing with legal matters. What means the most with legal matters is documentation. So I end up losing that case. So that's the reason why they do what they do. That's the reason why some people, they go out and get degrees and all stuff. Like, I understand the purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying, by getting the degrees. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind too that whenever I do my lives and I'm talking about people who have degrees and stuff like that, the only time I'm addressing that is when people using their degrees to think that they're better than people. All right, other people. That thinking because they have this piece of paper or document, thinking that they're better than people or they're more knowledgeable than people. That's when I have something negative to say about that, because at the end of the day, you don't know where people want knowledge is at. Like, it's people right now who have degrees and stuff like that, but I'm way more knowledgeable than them because I have experience. I have knowledge in experience based on the career path that I'm currently in. So technically, I technically don't need a paper degree to approve my accreditations because I have knowledge and experience. Some people, they just have education, that's it. And they feel like that degree puts them on a high pedestal than everybody else. And that's where I disagree with. That's when I bat down and take them down a notch to let them know, to let them know that your paper don't mean shit. That's the reason why I say that. But for us having it, I don't knock it at all. When you're using it for the reason that it needs to be used for, I don't knock it. Nothing wrong with it. Same thing with having basic education. Our children, they go through the whole educational process and they're attaining a diploma. And y'all do know that in this modern day right now, y'all do know that now when our children graduate, our children automatically graduates with an associate's degree. Y'all do know that, right? It's no longer a diploma. They graduate with a associate's degree. So when they decide to go to college, they already have a associate's degree or a general educational degree where they can go, if they decide to go to college, they already enter in with the basic requirements, and all they got to do to start focusing on whatever type of major that they choose to do to go into a bachelor's program, then eventually into a master program, and so on, so on, so on. All right. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I didn't change the one program around. Matter of fact, that's what my oldest son is doing right now. Him and then on top of that, they automatically giving credit hours and stuff too, because that's what my oldest son is doing right now. He's basically having an associate's degree. Then on top of that, they already give him the credit hours and stuff, right? So he could use the credit hours that he's gaining while he's still in high school, right? And use some of that hour, and it could go towards his bachelor's program, wherever type of one program he want to go into. He could use that, and it will count towards his credit hours. But even then, that's still proving my point about you motivating yourself and you are going and doing things to your highest potential. So yeah, y'all don't procrastinate. Do what you got to do. Don't just live your life as a zombie. Don't live your life as a hermit and not just enjoying life. Whatever it is that's, once again, positive that you want to do, by all means, do it. Or at least try and attempt to do it. Because you'll never know. You never know. You probably do that thing and you'll enjoy doing it. And it becomes a part of who you are. So why not do it? Get out there. Explore the world. And that's one thing I encourage my oldest son too is that, hey, once when you graduate, wherever it is that you want to do, I support you. It don't matter what. I don't care what you want to do. I don't try to push my son to go to college. I don't try to push my son to go to the military or nothing like that. I don't try to do none of that for him. I allow him to make his own choice, whatever choice he want to do, whatever it is. I encourage him. And I tell him that all the time, like, look, whatever you want to do, that's cool. If you want to go to college, do it. If you don't want to go to college, cool. Don't go to college. If you want to take up a trade, take up a trade. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to work a good job and stuff like that, by all means, do it. But you got to understand that the world that you're growing up into now that you're living, right, you do have to understand that it's competitive out there. So in order for you to have an advantage of people, then yeah, you have to learn a certain type of skill needed. So you could be in that competitive market level. So yeah, absolutely. But whatever you decide to do, your father will be with you 100% for real. I will be there to help you. Straight up. And I believe that it should be that way with all of us too. Not only us encouraging our children if we have children, but also doing that with ourselves as well too. Because like I say, there are certain things out there that are competitive. And if you know that, then why not acquire the skills needed so you could be ahead of the game? And this with anything, including relationships, Some of us settle for bullshit relationship because you never acquired the skill to put yourself out there to be in a competitive marketplace. So you just settle for that bum ass nigga, or you just settle for that thotty chick that don't mean nothing. Instead of really putting yourself out there. I'm just saying. So why not? So on this Motivational Monday, y'all, once again, I just want to let y'all know and encourage y'all that it is no time like the present at all. It is no time like the present. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Enjoy every moment of doing it. Because when it all said and done, your life is going to pass just like that. And it's going to be over. Don't live your life in regret. Live your life in fulfillment, knowing that you did everything possible that you wanted to do.